the Meo Rip Curl Pro Portugal, joining us in Heat 9, Round 2 of competition, and a very big Round 2 it is. This one will see Caio Belli taking on Davy Cathels in the battle of the rookies. Having a look at conditions here this morning, tide draining out for us. Commissioner Travis Logie happy with what's unfolding as we go to action with Caio Belli, tight corner, and now a second one, and as I say that, he'll just go a little too tight and stumble. Meanwhile, here he goes, his opponent in this all-important rookie matchup, Davy Cathels. Lovely angle from the man from Narrabeen in Australia. That's another big hefty hack for a smaller man. And a third completed maneuver, now fourth, a nice succession. And well, Cathels putting the heat on real early here, Ross.
The wave we're looking at right now. So maybe that's a sneaky edge for Davy. A bit of an underdog, you know, Caio Belli rated, you know, much higher than Davy Cathels, but sometimes when you feel like you're at home, you just let the pressure go and you let it rip, and that's exactly what Davy Cathels kind of did here. You know, it's not a big score, but you can see the rhythm he has, Gigs. He looks very relaxed. Goes really big here in the last two events. They could steal it from Caio. This looks like a beautiful wave, Gigs.
Well, look at these conditions brushing up in Portugal here as Caio Belli gets going. That is a big hit, so this is becoming a great exchange here. Caio Belli answering straight back to Davy Cathels here, and he keeps that center of gravity low. Strong rail dive, big definition, and here's the end section. Does he hold it together? Oh, a little bit too tight on the angle. He'll go incomplete, but a big set of hammers there, Ross. That man on screen, Caio Belli, a former world junior champion. We'll talk more about that.
I was shocked he didn't pull in. I was like, wow, there's a barrel there. He could drag and get, you know, get a nice two, but instead he just went crazy, beyond vertical. That, you know, that's that buzzword in the criteria, commitment. That was way above and beyond the duty of being committed to that first move. Again, he fell in the last turn. That's not exactly what he wanted, you know, to kind of leave that taste in the judge's mouth. But I don't think it's going to matter because of this turn right here. Again, what is that? That's way past 12 o'clock. You know, the lip was there. The wave was so troughed out. It was steep, and he didn't care. He just totally delivered the board in the most critical part of the wave with a power snap. So two beautiful turns. And again, the flow, you know, for Caio Belli, he looks seamless from bottom to top. I'd be absolutely shocked if, you know, this is not a keeper at the end of this heat.
And Ross, those angle changes, right? The direction of the board. You mentioned 12 o'clock. May very well be interested in this one. We move towards 16 to go. Cathels will engage now, wave number 2. Opens it up, beautiful time up above the roof, and it's too much time as he cannot keep his center of gravity over the board.
But it's tough to land when you're free falling that far. And you can see again, look at the potential, Gigs. This wave's really shaping up. I feel like each 5 minutes that goes by, it gets better and better out here. There's the airdrop. So that's a long way to free fall and still kind of make it with it when you're landing in the flats.
It's a point break too, like you can hit the lip like super hard, and it's like a big pass in Tahiti. You know that one.
Yeah, I do know that one. It's a good one. And obviously, you know, you went out there, and you know, it's going to probably change going forward. What do you do in preparation looking into round 3 to get psychologically ready and figure out what you're going to do in the next
baby season?
Yeah.
Ace Buchan announcing this lady is pregnant, and here we go. Trying to find a backup score. There's a power hack from Caio Belli and a nice backup carve. So two solid snaps. I even like that third one, kind of a clean wrap there on his backhand. Didn't get too ahead of himself. Didn't look like he was trying to force anything, Gigs. Just really letting this wave peel in front of him. So there's a little more of a conservative snap. We saw the first wave where he just absolutely went upside down in the pocket. This one, you know, out into the shoulder just a little more. So maybe he's thinking, okay, let me just put a little backup number here, put some pressure on Davy Cathels. So for now, you know, they're...
Well, to me, that was a little tipping point in the heat right there, because there's a lot of pressure now on Davy Cathels, who'll get running here. Board speed is up. He comes around the corner, goes for his own version up in that top section. This wave's got a little buckle on it, but he'll keep lacing the turns together. Third one, board with a little skip. He'll hold it together. Cathels will want to extract everything he can from this. He moves through to the inside, and we just keep him on frame here. That wave has delivered him all the way across the sandbar, so it's a reasonable reply, Ross. But for Davy Cathels, you did see that quick flash, 27th on the Jeep leaderboard, and well, far down at 28th on the QS as we pick up now. That is a great hit in the top pocket with a great statement. Another whip, so this is not a replay, folks. This is just coming at us here, live action with Caio Belli finding another runner on the sandbank here. And now another little opportunity just to wrap it. So, succession of rides.
Sailing by here, and it's going to be a substantial number that he'll need. First up, this definitely the best snap right here. Vertical, and he even gets just a little hook in it. So he tried to slide the tail, but he kind of missed it just a little bit. And then, unfortunate for Davy Cathels, the wave went a little sleepy. So, you know, I like that he finished it off. No real mistakes here, but basically the meat of this score is going to be on that first turn, Gigs.
So the rookies are duking it out here in round 2, not for the first time this year. But what are you thinking of Kaio in the top corner like that? Just tight and compact?
Crazy reflexes, just whiplash speed. That first snap, you know, not as good and powerful as the 7.93, but definitely effective, you know. So Kaio Belli, he rides Xanadu's, which is kind of a cool, you know, throwback shaper from the 90s, but
who went hunting for a wave. He's found a 4.23 with this. He's going to need more than this. Oh, that's a nice little visit, though.
Well, that's what I like to see. You know, this is not going to be a keeper of a score, but you can see the shape of the wave, Gigs. That's the main thing. So we're getting a little a preview of what's about to happen with these waves getting shallower and shallower. That sandbar starting to get exposed. We're going to see some tube riding going on today.
And, well, lots to look and see. As we continue here now, Davy Cathels, an important ride. Under 2 minutes to go. He'll knife it in the lip. Pierces it, in fact. And then that one, just a little stumble. So, wow, 1:45 to go. Davy Cathels has left himself late, and the requirement is a big one, a 9.26 Roth. It's going to be a possible 25th place finish here. Had a look. You saw Kaio Belli was holding priority, and he let him go on this.
That had to have been hard for Kaio because the wave was long, but I think Kaio let it go because he said, you know, this wave is going to be so fast, it's going to be tricky.
Turned 24 years old. So he's getting a little older, but now under priority is Davy Cathels. Clock is winding down, and Cathels will exercise a big hit. And he knows, you can read the body language right there, Ross. He knows that he's going to be packing bags here with 25th place finish and just the 500 points on the Jeep leaderboard.
Yeah, that's a tough heat, but, you know, very impressive from Kaio. You know, I don't think that heat total really tells the whole truth there. 14.93, that's definitely solid, but again, I'm so impressed with that first snap. That was the first real legit move we've seen so far today.